morning, welcome to my channel. My name is Primrose and I wanted to share with you guys a day in the life of living in our new house. For those of you that don't know, I recently caught COVID. It was crappy and I moved out to live with my parents for a week so I didn't infect Blake. And they were fine with me living there, which is good. A lot's kind of changed since I've been gone, so I'm properly back here now, and I just wanted to give you like an overview of what a day looks like living in a house that you're renovating. So there's quite a few updates that I want to share with you guys, and then you're just going to spend the whole day with me, which is nice. As you can see, especially behind me, this is pretty much what the whole house is like. One part will be done, one part will be not done. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So first things first, me and Blake have had breakfast, he's gone off to work, so I'm actually going to do some tidying up and get changed, and then we're going to do some work. So I just want to show you guys our kitchen because it's pretty much all in. We've literally just got the washing machine to go in. So I'm going to flip you around and we can have a look. It's a little bit messy though because we have cooked this morning. So this is our temporary fridge and freezer. We're going to get like a proper new one when the floor's actually on. And then this is our kitchen. It's so exciting. So all the cupboards are in, all the handles are on. Like, we got these handles from Etsy. Let me show you because I'm super excited about them. They're like, I don't even know what you'd call them. They're like black with like this detailing along the edge. It's almost like, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm trying to explain because I don't know it, but they're just so nice. This is our cutlery drawer. This is what it looks like. Obviously, this whole wall needs painting out still. Our cupboards are not stocked up. This is our oven and our like splashback and stuff. So yeah, I've got quite a bit of cleaning to do. So I'm going to do that now and then we're going to crack on with some work. Okay, so my camera died. Of course it did. Of course it did. So while my battery's been on charge, I've sanded some walls, I've washed up, I've been shop, and we're ready to paint. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. We're going to paint together and hopefully this is almost like very, very close to finishing touches in terms of painting the kitchen, which I'm so excited about, and then we can move on to another room. Today's a massive painting day, like massive. And then I also need to give you guys like a tour around. I don't want to show you guys like too much and then you think that not much has changed. I want it to be like, everything I'm showing you, I want it to be worth showing you, and I don't just want to film like every single tiny little detail just for the sake of having to film something. So let's go sort the kitchen first. Okay, so what I'm going to be painting is this section of wall. I'm not going to do the whole thing because there's a couple of areas around the doors that actually need filling, but because a lot of stuff has moved and shifted around, I don't actually know where the filler is. So I'm just going to give you guys like a quick rundown of where we are in terms of the downstairs, and then when we move upstairs to paint, I'll give you a rundown of the upstairs. Let's go! Okay, so current living room situation is this. So we have one wall that is painted out. It needs a final coat, but I don't know if we're going to keep it white or change it. I don't know. All of the colours in this house is just going for like basic white, and then if we want to change it, we'll change it afterwards. We've got our sofas from the rental in here. This is quite a comfortable space now. This side, so all of the window area and all of the fireplace needs plastering out. I'm sorry if I cough, I'm still recovering from COVID. Basically all of this back space here needs to be plastered out, all where the window is and all round. The reason that's not been done yet, oh, and the ceiling needs doing as well. The reason that's not been done yet is because I'm actually going to have a TV that sits on the wall, but the wires are going to be built in so they're not showing. So you see this area just here. So this is where we've started to remove some of the plaster to drill through. Blake's dealing with it. I don't know anything about it. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Let's do it. And then what I'm going to plan to do is have some shelves along that. Some shelves along here to have some books on, plants on. I'm also going to put my PlayStation there because this is going to be like my main gaming room. So I can game on like the main TV, which I really like because I just like to like chill out on the sofa and game, you know. So that's pretty much it for this room, and our current TV is just down here My poor aloe plant is all dusted. This is the inside of the fireplace as well, so that's where we are with this room. And then if we move through into the dining slash socials room, which is what this is going to be, this room's sort of like not really had much attention at all until recently. So behind me here, we've actually got, where is it? Oh, here. So just here is our designer radiator. So this wall's pretty much sorted, and there's a couple of bits to patch at the bottom where they secured the radiator, and then we need to decide on paint colour if we change this from the white. I personally like it. This door's actually not usable at the moment because it actually fell off of its hinges. And then if I flip around, so behind me is where we had another fireplace, and this was all bricked up and blocked up. Blake started to chop it away because we still haven't decided what we're going to do with this space yet. We're not having a fireplace. In the living room we're having a log burner. We're not having a fireplace in this one, but we really wanted to do something cool with it. We was debating, do we use it as storage space? Do we put something cool there? But we cannot decide. So if you guys have any cool ideas, pop them down in the comments below, because we need help. And like all the pictures I see on Pinterest, no one has done anything cool with that kind of space. I don't want to put logs in it. I don't want to put that kind of stuff in this space. This side we're probably going to have our vinyl player, which is going to be really cool, and then this side we're probably going to have like a bar, which will be really nice, and then we're going to have like obviously table in the middle. So that's super exciting. Conservatory we've done nothing with. That is the main storage space right now. It's kind of just functionality over feature at the moment. We have our kitchen, which I showed you earlier, and obviously once I painted it out and we've got everything in cupboards, I'm going to give you like a proper tour and close up of everything, and we're going to peel off all the stickies, but we're not at that stage yet. If I flip around, so this space here is actually where we're going to have our fridge freezer, and it's going to be quite a slimline but tall one, because we've got like very high ceilings. Like our ceiling is mega high, mega pint ceiling, and there's not actually that much space here, so we're like the two shortest people in the world, and we want to tall everything. No, we just want to utilize the space, which is fine. So that's where we're at for down here. Hallway, again, we've not really done too much with. I've sort of painted around the door, but all the edging needs doing still. Under the stairs is going to be a downstairs toilet. It's not even started the progress yet. We want to finish just what we've got going on for now. I need to give this wall another coat, but the ceiling needs another going over because there was some issues with the plaster. Let me show you. You see how it's like cracking away? Because we had like, it's almost like they put an adhesive, not the plaster is, like the previous owners, it's almost like the previous owners had put like an adhesive on because there was tiles stuck everywhere. So there was issues with the plaster actually sticking to the ceiling on this because we couldn't get the adhesive off. So they have to come back and fix that at some point. So that's why I'm not going to do like any final coats on this wall because, I mean, I don't know if you can see that. They're just going to get it dirty again, so I might as well wait and then fix it. And then the other side, I painted up here. It's only had one coat so far and edges still need to be done, but again, I'm not going to do any final coats until the ceiling is properly finished because they're only going to splash my handiwork and I don't want none of that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to paint that section of the kitchen. There's a couple of scuffs that I want to sort as well, so I'm going to hop onto the counter and do that now. And then I'm probably going to clean up the kitchen window as well because it's a bit grimy, or quite a lot grimy. Yeah, I'm going to try and like stick to one thing and just do that thing for today. Like I'm just going to try and just stick to the kitchen, wait till the kitchen's like done to how I want it, and then I'm going to move on to the next room and we're going to see how that goes because I don't have the best attention span. Okay, I'm going to go now. I'm going to start doing some painting and yeah, grab a brush because I need help. Okay, so I've done as much as I can with that space right now. It's just got to dry. I'll show you what it looks like, but I don't know if you're going to tell much of a difference. So after I showed you guys what I've done, I'm going to just clean up the space, and then I think we're going to have a look at the windows and see what can be done, because it definitely needs cleaning up. There are a couple of places where it's going to need another coat for sure, like at the bottom and the top, but around the window, looking pretty perfect. I just need to clean the window up now and then we're good. So right now, before I get started with anything else, I'm just going to prep some dinner. So I'm going to do some chicken breast fillets. I'm going to cut them into like chunks, and then I'm going to marinate them in this honey and soy sauce. Everything that I got was from Sainsbury's, so if you want to find it, that's where you can get it from, because I'm obsessed with Sainsbury's and everything they have to offer. So we're going to do a little bit of meal prep. Okay, so this is supposed to serve 2 people. We'll see how far it goes. I've never used this brand before. I think you're supposed to just put this in as a stir-fry sauce, but I'm actually going to marinate it in because then it'll soak up all of those good flavours. And then we'll just give it a mix in so all the bits of chicken are coated. So I am far from being a chef. I function off HelloFresh and baking, and that is as far as my cooking knowledge goes, but I do like to try things and I like to experiment, you know, I like to give things a go. Don't think I won't, they just don't necessarily always come out the best because I'm not that great at knowing what flavours go together or what timings things should be on, but it's all about having a go, having fun. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop this in the fridge to let it soak up all of those amazing flavours, and then we'll get this on later, and then we're going to put some rice on. Don't know if I was supposed to put a lid on it or not, but I haven't, so it's not got one. Oh, rice steamer! So this is going to be our little temporary setup in our conservatory. We haven't actually got all the plugs on in the kitchen yet. We'll turn our cooker on, press the button down, and that's going to cook away. So that was super quick and easy, and what we're going to do now is have a look at that bloody window, see if we can clean it down a bit and getting it looking a bit more homely. Where I need to go over with paint, but what I think I'm going to do now is just have like, just to like chill out. I'm feeling a little bit like overstimulated, and I think I just need to go get some like headspace and just chill out for a little bit, just because I've constantly been working in this room and I just need a bit of a break. So I'm going to catch up with you guys later.